Hello, hello. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Do a little mic check. Let's see. Okay. I was having some issues. My computer blue screened on me. Let me give it a little bit to make sure we're live on both platforms, YouTube, Facebook. And this is kind of an interesting, crazy story. So you guys wouldn't mind, hitting like, sharing the video. CB, what's up? Welcome. Tori, Bella, Jackie, April, Veronica, Shannon, Elpitis, Amanda. Give you guys a minute. Give you guys a minute to come in. Get a little warmed up. I installed this new hardware and everything was fine. And right 2 minutes before the live stream, blue screen of death. So I had to uninstall, unplug it from my computer just to make sure that we're all good. So we're going to be talking about this story that took place in Opa Locka. Okay, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I went out there today. I drove. I don't particularly like Opa Locka. A lot of traffic, super crowded, And let's see. Got this here. Okay, we got everything going on. We're all smooth. All smooth. Terry, what's up? Welcome back, Cindy. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe, please, and turn on notifications because a lot of people don't have notifications on. And let me pull up my video. So what I'll do is I'll play a portion of the video of me driving out there explaining some of the things. And then I have some news articles before I take you inside of the creepy ass house that I went to today. Creepy. Super creepy. Here we go. All right. Good. Let's get up. Hope you guys are doing good, man. A lot of craziness going on. 2020. World's going crazy. Lisa, what's up? Welcome. Did you bring gloves? I did bring my gloves. I didn't really use them much, but I did bring my gloves. I brought them.
Hey, iCkEdMeL.
All right.
And I'm on the road again. This story came up across my feed, and I just thought it was really interesting to the point where I wanted to drive out. It's a little bit of a drive. I'm not going to record the entire drive because I'm not going to waste your guys' time. But
hey, Gianna.
There's an incident that happened over the weekend. I was reading this story about these three guys in Opa Locka, Florida. I don't go to Opa Locka often, especially at this time, which is the worst time, rush hour traffic. It's crazy over there to drive. Anyway, there was a 50-year-old and I believe a 26-year-old, and they haven't ID'd the other person, the third person, which is the survivor. These three guys, apparently the way the story is going is that they're in some sort of moving truck and they were tortured for hours. That's what police are saying. And two of them were shot. Somehow the other guy survived. I don't know how. Maybe he was shot and he survived. And they were thrown in the front of an abandoned house. I guess that's where the bodies were found, in an abandoned house. And so I thought it would be interesting to go to that house to take a look around. Now, I initially thought that the whole thing happened in that house. So I was like, if there's access to the house, it would be really interesting to go in there. Really creepy, too, to go in there. But apparently it happened inside of a moving type of truck. So I'm not sure. It could be a complete waste of time to drive out there, but I am just curious to maybe check out the area, check out the house. The other thing, too, with these guys, they're saying that, there was supposedly the story says they're good people. One of the guys has a 1-year-old, just really tragic and unfortunate 1-year-old child. So now another fatherless child in society. And the other interesting thing to it, too, which I almost wonder if it has anything to do with anything, or was this thing just random? They both had brush-ins with the law, according to the article I was reading. One, I forgot which order it was, but one of them got in trouble because of a tractor. They had a tractor that was like stolen, and there was like a GPS device on there, so they tracked the stolen thing, so they got in trouble. And then the other person, they had two cargo, I don't know, I forgot what it was called, proliferations or something. They had cargo full of stolen ACs and shrimp. That's what the article said, and so they had to brush in with the law. And so the only thing I'm just kind of thinking off the top of my head,
hey Mel,
just wondering, I wonder if these people were connected or they knew anybody, people that aren't good or weren't good, and maybe, I don't know, were they affiliated with people that were no good, and did somebody come back to get some sort of revenge or something? I don't know. It's strange. So I'm heading out there now. I'm gonna turn the camera back on once I get out there. The third guy that survived, I don't know his age or anything. They didn't release his name, but he supposedly was running and waved down, I don't know, a neighbor or somebody. And he was able to get help. And they haven't released much else besides that, because I would think that this person that was released, he could maybe give information, but they're saying that the robber or the person that held them hostage had a mask. I don't know if it was one guy or multiple people. I'll have to refer back to the article. But the one guy was masked. So, does this guy know them or not? Or does he not want to say, afraid to snitch? Is he in protective custody? Maybe. I don't know. Creepy. Pulling up to the area now. It's very kind of crowded street. It's a side road. Saw some kids playing outside. A lot of cars, really packed, dense area. Hopefully I can find the abandoned house. I don't know if I got the exact address. Hopefully, see what's here. It's kind of crazy too, just to see such a packed area.
Cindy, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Here. Oh, maybe that's the abandoned house right there. Let me park right here. Okay.
So this actually was the abandoned house, though I did circle around and I did go inside, and it was very creepy. And so we're going to take a look at that. Really quickly, though, let me give you guys a little bit more of the story so you guys have a little bit of context. It's because it's kind of crazy. Cindy, thank you very much. Cindy says, Merry Christmas. Treat yourself and daughter to dinner on me. Thanks for all you do. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Lisa, too, for the PayPal earlier, and Crystal for the super chat. Mel, you like scary movies? I do. I kind of do. I also like kind of trying to tell a scary story. I was kind of freaked out, though. So let's watch. I think there's two videos. Yeah, there's two videos and some information. Oh, and we got some of apparently the neighbors talking, too. I went out there today and I knocked on one door. The light was on, but they didn't answer. The person that was literally next to the abandoned house where the bodies were found, but they didn't answer, and I didn't want to push it because they don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm just coming into their neighborhood. But yeah, let me play this here. So the guy that was one guy was Osmar Oliva, 50-year-old. The other one was Johan Gonzalez Quesada. He was 26 years old. They were kidnapped by masked men and tied their hands and tortured them for hours, driving around. Now, this guy, Osmar, said that he owned Olivia Delivery Corp. Okay. And some of the articles state that police want to know who kidnapped, tortured, and fatally shot two truckers. They're calling them truckers, execution style. So they were torturing them. It's okay, Tracy. If you just join, people that are just joining, don't worry. You didn't miss out much because I didn't go in the house yet. But they were tortured. It was 3 people. We don't know who the third person is. There's a third person that's alive, and this person's in the hospital now. They haven't put out the name or anything because obviously, I guess they're going to keep this guy safe. So they're all shot, throwing out the moving vehicle or the truck or whatever onto this abandoned house in the backyard. The third man survived, who flagged down a passerby and called police. And there's a little bit of interesting snippets about the past of these two guys that were shot and killed, which makes you wonder if there's more to the story. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's random, especially for people to be tortured like that. It's kind of weird. Let's check this out.
Shooting in Opa Locka.
Police say the victims were tied, beaten, and shot. 2 of them died.
NBC6 reporter Natalia Ortiz is live in Doral at the Miami-Dade Police headquarters with the latest on this investigation. Natalia.
That's right, Johan, Jackie. So
Welcome,
Miami-Dade
Grandma.
police say they don't know how long those men were tied up and were sitting there beaten to death.
Yes,
2 of
hit
them.
like, please.
They also said there's
Sure.
an additional victim that we didn't know about earlier when we were reporting the story over the weekend.
Right?
That's why they need your help, because they need all our help to try to find tips and investigations so they can help find who did this. Miami-Dade police say these are the 2 men who were found dead in the rear yard of a house in.
And what's so weird about this, and we're gonna see this now. We're gonna watch it on video. There's literally an arrow. Did police put that there? It seems like it was already there. It's just weird that there's an arrow pointing to literally where the bodies were at. I don't know.
Opa Locka,
Mel,
located
check
at
Messenger.
1801
Take a quick
Rutland
look.
Street. 50-year-old Osmar Oliva and 26-year-old Johan Gonzalez Quesada.
According to investigators, uniformed officers with the Opa Locka Police Department responded to the rear yard of an abandoned residence where they discovered 3 male victims that were tied, beaten, and shot.
Officers say there was a 3rd victim who was airlifted to a hospital in critical condition.
At this time, it isn't certain if detectives have been able to speak with the 3rd victim. And so once the 3rd victim has recovered enough and is in health to be able to speak with the detectives, they will be doing so.
The detective also says they don't yet know what led police to respond to that property Saturday night at around 5:39. That's when their bodies were found.
Detectives do not have a lot of information, and that's why we're asking for the community's assistance with any information.
So they haven't released the name of that 3rd victim, who they say is still hospitalized and in critical condition. If you have any information that can help MDPD with this investigation, you can call Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers anonymously at 305-471-TIP.
So, okay. So let's talk a little bit about, and there's another video, and then we're going to get back to the video where I drove out there. But both of these guys have had brush-ins with police before. So we're going to talk about that. And by the way, let me mention this real quick. Gonzalez Quesada, which was a 26-year-old, he had a 1-year-old daughter. She was just born, I believe, 10 days ago, and another daughter, 2 daughters. The younger that was killed. And where's he was a marvelous person. Gonzalez Quesada's father, Ovidio Gonzalez Roach, told the Herald he was This isn't such an extraordinary shock. I can't explain what happened. Okay, here's the little bit of history. The slain men had each had earlier brushes with the law. Olivia, which is the 50-year-old, was arrested in 2007 after officers said he was one of the 3 men found unloading cargo off of a stolen tractor trailer. I wonder what kind of cargo that was. That had been located using a GPS device, the Herald reported. Charges were dropped the following year. I wonder why charges were dropped. Here's the other thing. Last year now, Gonzalez Quesada, this is the 26-year-old, was accused of having 2 loads of pilfered cargo. What does that mean? I gotta look that up real quick while we're here. I was wondering earlier, what in the world does that mean? Pilfered. No idea. What is pilfer? Strategic cargo theft, or theft that uses deceptive means, continues to evolve. This type of cargo theft can involve unconventional methods, including the use of fraud and deceptive information intended to trick shippers, brokers, and carriers to give the load to the thieves instead of the legitimate carrier. I wonder if these things have something to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe these guys got caught. Maybe these people were upset, people they were working with. And so it says frozen shrimp and air conditioning units, which is just like, what? Let me make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see. That had been traced via GPS on stolen tractor trailers. An arrest report said the cargo was discovered at his home. And it's just kind of interesting that this guy, the 50-year-old, he owns this business, Olivia Delivery Corporation, which is like a truck business or delivery business or whatever you want to call it. And so I just kind of wonder if there's any kind of association with that stuff, you know, being stolen. Let me take a look at this other video and then we'll get back to the creepy house and me driving out there to Miami.
In Opa Locka.
Police say the victims were tied, beaten, and shot. 2 of them died.
NBC6 reporter Natalia Ortiz is live in Doral at the Miami-Dade Police headquarters
Welcome,
with the latest
welcome.
on this investigation. Natalia.
That's right, Johan, Jackie. So Miami-Dade police say they don't know how long those men were tied up and were sitting there beaten to death, 2 of them. They also said there's an additional victim that we didn't know about earlier when we were reporting the story over the weekend. That's why they need your help, because they need all our help to try to find tips and investigations so they can help find who did this.
Lisa, sorry for your loss. Lisa said, so sad, can't imagine that father's pain. My ex of 13 died unexpectedly Sunday, and it broke my heart. Damn, I literally, I can't imagine their pain. So sorry for their loss. The other thing, too, really quick, Woke Soul said, YouTube keeps unsubscribing from your channel. I've had multiple people tell me that, and they've sent me screenshots, they're being unsubscribed. People that I see all the time, they're being unsubscribed. So just quickly make sure that you're subscribed, turn on all notifications. A lot of people, because I can see my analytics, have notifications on, but don't have notifications enabled on their phone. And so you're not going to get notifications. There's about, out of 35,000 subscribers, there's 5,000 that have YouTube notifications on with their notifications enabled. So, and on Facebook, you got to make sure you're following, and you have to turn something on so you get notifications. A lot of people don't get notifications on Facebook. YouTube is just like this uphill thing. They just unsubscribing people and whatever. All right.
Miami-Dade police say these are the 2 men who were found dead in the rear yard of a house in Opa Locka, located at 1801 Rutland Street. 50-year-old Osmar Oliva and 26-year-old Johan Gonzalez Quesada.
According to investigators, uniformed officers with the Opa Locka Police Department responded to the rear yard of an abandoned residence where they discovered 3 male victims that were
I think we just saw this,
beaten, and shot.
Officers say there was a 3rd victim who was airlifted to a hospital in critical condition.
At this time, it isn't certain if detectives have been able to speak with the 3rd victim. And so once the 3rd victim has recovered enough and is in health to be able to speak with the detectives, they will be doing so.
The detective also says they don't yet know what led police to respond to that property Saturday night.
Yeah, we saw
at
that.
around.
But it was reported that somebody called the police. The 3rd person ran away and found somebody, and they called the police. I don't know how they don't know. Let's see this real quick.
He was the best neighbor you could ask for.
Oh, no.
Now at 5, neighbors left stunned after a massive fire kills a...
No, that's a different story. I actually meant to go check that out. Okay. There's some really nasty comments too that I was watching under this thing here about the people that are deceased. But let me get back to this. Let's see if I can. All right, let me be right back. Let me look up on the news real quick. See if I can get more pictures or something. So I'm here. Oh, thanks. Cool. Barbara.
It's really cold in South Florida right now.
Barbara's on Facebook.
This is the corner. I asked the lady that I saw outside and a little further down if she had heard about the shootings, and she said yes.
Tori said this is more than stolen shrimp, right? I'm wondering, like, if it was one of those things, like it was saying deceptive, like where they had, I don't know, they have Coke in the shrimp or something. Like, I don't know. You know, it's just weird. Shrimp and AC units, you know?
She said there's going to be some orange stuff on the corner. I think it's over there on the floor. I'm not sure if this is the abandoned house.
Kara, welcome.
Abandoned. It's all gated. Let's just give you a little look what the area looks like. But I mean, as I drove here, though, there's kids outside the house. It's families. The other thing I was thinking about is, I mean, if this was just random, why were they being tortured? Right? What was the reason for torturing these guys and killing them in the manner that you did? Were you trying to get information? Trying to get a confession? Should have brought my jacket. I guess this orange stuff is what she's referring to. This house is completely gated off. And in the article, it said they were just dropped off in front.
Tori, that's exactly what I was thinking. Cartel, like maybe, or something. I don't know. I think they screwed over the wrong people. Maybe they got upset. I thought initially maybe this was the house, but it's actually the one next to it. When I first pulled up, I spoke to a lady that was outside. I was like, hey, did you hear about what happened? She was like, yeah. And she told me to go by the orange stuff. So this little corner is very quiet from what I heard.
It's really cold.
It's usually very quiet. It sounds like some sort of cartel mafia stuff, right? Like tortured for hours.
This is that it's with the arrows and stuff.
Luke, welcome.
So this house right here to me look kind of abandoned, but I see this trash stuff there. I don't know if it's this one or the other one. I think I'm gonna get my jacket and kind of regroup and come back. I don't want to step on somebody's property.
Damn, plates and bowls.
I don't want to step on somebody's property if it's not abandoned, you know. Cause problems. Definitely gonna go get my jacket though. This place looks abandoned. This is probably the house right here. This is the front yard.
I should hold the camera up more. I got to be more
kind of creepy,
cognizant.
The other thing too with that is,
yeah, I knocked on this next door neighbor, but they didn't answer.
It looks abandoned to me.
Facts, Roberta.
The other thing with that is why the abandoned house? Was it random? Did they know where to drop these guys off? Weird. I'm going to go back to the car, though, get my jacket before approaching and taking a look around. And I'm going to see if I can find any more information about where exactly the bodies were.
Done. Hi, Leah. Opa Locka.
It's also kind of weird that they just have this orange spray painting thing. Somebody do this? Did somebody? What was the point of this? Is that something police do? Yeah, let me go back to the car, get my jacket. It's actually really cold out. We'll come back. You guys definitely let me know your thoughts. I mean, this right here looks like it's a house that's under construction, being built, and so they just gated it off. The other one looks actually abandoned. So this is definitely the place. I looked at the news clip again.
Let me put the
links. This was on the on TV. It's just a little weird. I don't know what's up with this arrow thing. I guess that's, I don't know. They also said it's unclear how the police knew about the bodies or how it was reported, or it's kind of strange. So I'm assuming.
So I'm thinking that third guy that survived, they didn't expect him to survive.
This house really could have nothing to do.
The other two guys got shot in the back of the head. So I'm thinking maybe this guy got shot in the head. You ever hear those stories of those people that are shot in the head and just miraculously survive? I'm thinking this third guy, obviously, they didn't expect this guy to survive, so they can't be happy about that. I'd be scared as shit if I was that last guy to survive. And I wonder, too, if he knows information, is he going to tell? Is he going to say anything, or is he just going to keep quiet? You know?
But anything, but I'm just...
I am a little crazy.
It's really cold out. I wish it wasn't so cold. I wish I came out a little bit earlier. It's actually open. It's locked. Anybody here? Hello? It's trash. Anybody here?
I need a deeper voice, man.
Empty.
Keep that in mind next time. Anybody here? Hey.
Empty.
Hey.
I'm friendly, just saying hi. Just looking around into this. I don't know, what the hell do I say? I'm that YouTuber you never heard of. Let me try approaching the front first before I go to the back.
Yep. One was transported to the hospital, trauma.
It's so weird, an abandoned house right here. Just like a regular community. Oh, there's somebody with tents watching me now.
So there was a red car that pulled up to the stop sign. I sometimes I don't like to, if somebody's looking at me, I don't like to turn around and start recording, because I have noticed sometimes with a lot of people, they get agitated, even though I legally can, but I'm not trying to, especially I'm not from around there, and so I didn't record them. But they were like at the stop sign just staring at me with illegal tents, like staring at me for a long time. I was like, oh shit. And somebody else actually pulled up, and I had a conversation with some people. It was kind of, yeah.
I hear them calling on the inside. This is weird, dude. I feel like
they hear voices. I
use
don't
this
know.
main camera to record them.
Wow, Tanika.
But to me, there was 2 slow cars creeping here already. I don't want to be here too long. Opa Locka is definitely not the neighborhood I like to be in.
So for people that are just joining before we get into the house, there were 3 guys being driven around in a truck, moving type of truck, and they were being tortured for hours. 3 guys, and the person in the vehicle, they were masked. I don't know if it was one or more. They were masked, and they shoot the guys in the back of the head, and they come to this place, and they toss them out in the backyard of this abandoned home. I'm not going to play this entire thing again, but let me see if I can show real quick. I don't know if they show. Yeah, right here. So this is where I'm at right now in the video. I went there earlier today. Get it real quick. Right there. Right there. They literally dumped them like right here in the backyard. 3 people. It's just such a weird thing. Because it's like, why? If you're, okay, let's say this was random. You're just trying to get rid of the bodies. You just, like, to me, this has to be a spot that these people know or something. Out of all the houses, they picked this abandoned house right here. And not only that, I'm going to show you later, there's another area, a street over, because I talked to some lady. She told me there's a lake in this neighborhood, like right over. And it has this huge open field. So why not just dump them there in the open field? I don't know. Maybe something happened. They were rushing, or once they shot them in the back of the head, that's it. They wanted to get rid of them. I just kind of wonder the significance of this area, and I think it might be drug related. Is anybody else's video blurry? You guys should have good quality. Let me know. You should have good quality. I paid for the extra internet. You guys should have good quality. And what I'll do after this stream is I'll upload this video of me going out there directly, so if people just want to watch it in high quality, not over the stream, you can do that too. Mel, thank you for the donation, and I still need to reply to your Facebook thing. I'm sorry. I look at people's messages and I don't reply sometimes. Thank you, though. I appreciate the super chat. She said, thanks for all you do. That's what I was thinking too, Gianna. They usually torture if they're trying to get information from someone, especially with the history. So if you're just joining too now, we spoke about the history. It's clear for you guys. Good. Both of these guys have a history, at least once, of stealing or moving these tractor trailers, or moving products that were like illegal and stuff. So I'm kind of thinking maybe they pissed off the wrong people. I don't know if this is some cartel stuff, mess with the wrong people. Why were the charges dismissed? Did somebody give up information to other people? Is that why people are pissed off? You know, I don't know. Yours is blurry too. Mine too. Some people are saying it's good. Some people are saying it's blurry. Let me do a quick little check on the connection, and then we'll keep going. It should be good, but I don't know. Let me see real quick. The quick little connection test. But yeah, this was the area. Get back to the video. Not even working. You guys in the chat, let me know. How's the connection? Most people said it's good and clear. Mine is clear. Okay, good. If you have a really bad connection, you might have to turn it down from 1080 to like 720. This video that I'm playing is like super, super high quality. Like the size of it is, let me tell you really quick right now, because this camera, I got this, oh, it's only 2 gigs. I thought it was more than that. Got this gangster $800 camera, so that's what I was recording with. All right, we're good. Let's go. Try knocking. If you're blurry, back out and come back. Try that too. Awesome. Okay. Clear, clear, clear. Good. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Barbara. Anybody here? Thank you, Jennifer, for becoming a member. So this is the times I definitely need somebody extra with me. I need somebody from Florida I can trust. Make a point of it though next week. Trap House, probably so. Don. Yes. Maybe even this week. Maybe even tomorrow. To take precautions, extra precautions now when I come out. Opa Locka, no. There's not even a door handle. Not really, no. That's it. It's only. See if I can pull up a map for you guys. Try the back. South Florida, earlier, Miami. There was a red car here. First of all, he was just at the stop sign, and he was just there, just staying there. And there had illegal tints, so I can't even see on the inside, and they were just there. Until I turned around and looked, and I stared at them, and then they finally kind of moved on. But, you know, it could be people wondering. That's weird, Allie. Why is this guy here? Or people could be apprehensive too, you know, like we just had the shooting, there's bodies found. Who was this guy in our neighborhood? I usually like to kind of walk back and forth a little bit before proceeding into somewhere. It was a crime scene, and then they left. This happened over the weekend. Oh, and the other thing I need for this camera is an external light. Sweetness. What comment are you talking about? The torture didn't happen here. It is weird though, the door's open. Anybody here? If there's anybody in Florida that wants to collab, sometime we can collab. As long as you're not crazy. Hello? Yeah, we talked about it. The news hasn't mentioned anything about cartel, but we have talked about this maybe something drug related or some sort of I don't know, something with these people pissing off the wrong people. It was roped off. I'll see if I can find you guys really quick. I mean, that's a good question what you guys are asking. I showed earlier. If I can just really quickly show you guys. It was roped off. This was over the weekend, this weekend that passed. And so I guess after that, they just leave it alone. You know, this is it right here, the same area. So it was. And I noticed a few articles too are making it seem like they were in the abandoned house, but apparently they were just thrown in front of that house, you know? So just for people that are wondering. Anybody here? Don't want any problems. I'm just please, if anything, if you guys could hit like, please, and subscribe and share if you don't mind. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I believe the crime scene was processed, you know, already. Because if it wasn't, they would have just had everything taped off, and so there's anybody has access to it. I just did YouTube. Just wanted to check out this abandoned house. I am Latino. Hello? Dominican. I can leave if you don't want me here. No problem. They were tortured in the
Bye.
truck and thrown out in front of this apartment. I mean, in front of this house. Yep.
I'm in an abandoned house, Opa Locka, 1801.
Like the weird stuff about this, and you're gonna see more. Like it's abandoned, but to me, some of the stuff was kind of in enough condition to where this could be like a stash house. I mentioned in the video too. It could be a stash house, or it could have been a stash house. Maybe they moved stuff out of there. It's just weird. Why is there an abandoned house in this community? Which Opa Locka is not the greatest area. But some of the stuff, I mean, I don't know. A homeless person could live there, or it could be a little house where people are selling stuff at a certain time. You know?
One. Just letting you be known I'm here. Just checking out the place.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello. I gotta work on the deep voice, man. I gotta be more intimidating when I come in there. Hey.
Not looking for any problems.
Maybe it's a good thing though to sound nice and nerdy.
I can leave if you want me to leave.
So who wants to come back here with me at night? Hit me up.
It's a printer. I wonder how long this place has been abandoned. Kids' books. Hat. 2 hats. 3 hats.
Looks like a sombrero too, right there. Yeah. To me, it was just kind of awkward too, yo. I can't lie. When I was here and I was looking, yo, and I was like, yo, this printer, like everything is disheveled in there, most of this stuff, but this printer just kind of looks like, I don't know, looks in good condition.
It's a printer. I wonder how long this place has been abandoned. Kids' books. Hat. 2 hats.
No, it was TV wasn't on. Nothing was on inside.
Not looking for any trouble. iPhone
Right?
cases.
It looks so clean, like it's new or something. I thought that was weird too. Honestly, I didn't inspect too much because I was actually nervous. I was actually really nervous, and I was kind of I didn't want to distract myself with looking at things too much. But I just thought it was kind of weird too, like these iPhone cases here. I think it was 2 of them. I really should have taken a look at some of the papers. I did pick up, there was 2 medication bottles that I found, which you're going to see later, that I took with me. And I did find a name on there, but when I searched them up, I did a brief search. I didn't find anything. And so I might reach out to some people. I know some people that have memberships to those websites where you can search people and all that stuff. So I might send them the name and see if they can look it up. But with the with the medication bottles, it was filled like in 2018. It expired 1 year after 2019, which is not the real expiration. And so I'm thinking it had been at least 2 years since the person that had their medication bottle there was there. If that's even the person that lived there, who knows? Because a lot of times these people sell that stuff. But both medication bottles were full, not used, which was weird too. I don't know. Why leave your medication behind? I don't know. You know, I don't know. Weird.
Cases. 2 of them.
Might have even been 3. Was that 3 or just 2? Let me see real quick.
3 hats. Not looking for any trouble.
Oh no, I think it's just 2. The cover and the bottom of it.
iPhone cases. 2 of them. Bro. Hello. Right here.
I'm not sure. I wonder if police searched in there. That's a good question, Gianna. I don't know if they actually searched in there or not. The videos that I seen, they were outside. They claim it's an abandoned house. It's clearly abandoned, so I don't think anybody owns it, and so I don't know about legality behind that and stuff. What kind of medication? So one was I'm trying to remember the name. It wasn't alprazolam. It was something else, some maintenance thing. And then there was another one that was clonazepam. It's an anti-anxiety medication. Was it dusty footprints on the floor? I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. That's a good question, but I don't know.
Can leave.
I don't think the house was processed.
Totally abandoned.
You see, like something like this. I don't know what the legality is, but the roof is open in the place. So
Everybody here, I can leave.
a vacuum.
Fuck. Totally abandoned.
And the thing is, too, I mean, I just noticed the vacuum. Oh, real quick.
Hello.
The vacuum, I don't know. It's kind of hard to see because I'm moving. It's blurry, but that looks kind of good condition.
Everybody here, I can leave. Fuck. Totally abandoned.
I need more bass. You're right.
Creepy as shit.
Did it smell? I don't know. I didn't pay attention too much to the odor. That's good. I don't know. I usually do because I'm somebody that's really into the smell. Smell of places. I think I left the medication in my car. It was, I'll tell you right now.
Power.
Aloe.
Hi.
No.
Don't mean any problems. Shit. This place definitely needs to be fixed up. Okay.
I don't know. The anti-anxiety medication was clorazepate. Actually, I don't even think that's clonazepam. I think clonazepam. The brand name is trinaxamine or something like that. But it was an anti-anxiety medication. Do you have info on the guys that were found? I wonder if ICE was involved. I saw some nasty comments about people assuming that they're illegal, but I don't know that. I really don't know. The guy that was found alive, the one guy, they haven't released any information because I think they're probably trying to protect him because I'm sure these people did not expect this guy to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like they were tortured for 3 hours, shot in the back of the head, execution style. And the one guy survives, which they didn't expect. That's insane, man. That's like something out of a movie or something. You can go to jail, call with them. Okay. They will charge you for selling pills. All right. Gloves, bro. Yeah, no, they definitely didn't expect this guy to live. For sure. Yeah, I thought that too, Malia. That's good. It wasn't clonazepam. It was clorazepate, which is another form of a benzodiazepine. It's really one of the weaker ones. But just to have that type of medication, which is I think it's some type of narc. I don't know if it's a schedule, probably 4 or 5. Clonazepate. Oh, they're a narc. It's clonazepate. Narc. Oh, clorazepate. Schedule 4. Yeah. Controlled substance. It's very light work, but it is a controlled substance. And so, yeah, that would be something that people would probably grab up if they're in that house. Yeah, that was so weird. Trust me. I did. Roberto, you're reading my mind. We're going to get there.
Full cans. Somebody homeless could be living here. Somebody here. Hi. How you doing? Do you know about what happened? Do you know? Huh? Oh, okay. Is that what you're driving by here? Oh,
Just said I heard it on the news. So this was while I was searching. I was kind of keeping an eye around, looking around, and these people pulled up. There's a couple of cars that drove by. Most of them all had dark illegal tints. And so I had a little conversation with these people. I don't know if you're able to hear it or not. We'll see if you can hear it because the volume wasn't that great, but I increased it a little bit. So
okay, I do YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. I'm iCkEdMeL. And so, yeah, I was checking it out, and this is an abandoned house. It's completely empty in there. So I was kind of looking around, seeing the area. It was a little creepy because a couple of cars passed.
I don't think the cops went inside. Honestly, I don't know. Because it just did to me when I went in there. It doesn't look like it was searched or something. I mean, if they did, they probably didn't spend a lot of time.
By people were kind of looking at me, you know. So
no, I don't wear a mask when I'm in public. Like, unless I'm going into a place of business, I don't wear a mask.
Huh? What?
That's where the Blackfish men.
Yeah. So it was 3 people. Supposedly they were being tortured in a moving truck, and they shot him in the back of the head, and they threw the bodies right here. One guy survived, which that guy's probably got to be scared as shit. Right here was in this right here, and the one guy's in the hospital. The other 2 are dead. 50-year-old, 26-year-old, but I think the 26-year-old had a 1-year-old baby. So yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, we live close by.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the 2 guys that had a previous history, arrest. Yeah, so like one time there was like a stolen tractor and it had GPS, so he got caught by the police. And then another guy.
Any ladies? Let's go on our first date. Can be in an abandoned house. Just kidding.
They had stolen ACs or something like that. So I don't know. To me it seems almost personal, kind of. Whoever did it. So. And it's just weird that they chose this one here, this abandoned house, you know?
Like, there's no traffic around here.
Oh, okay.
You always come to the lake.
Oh, there's a lake. Oh, okay.
So, real quick, Curls and Wisdom asked the condition of the guy that survived. And so I put a little note in the description of the video. The third person, which we don't know the name because they're gonna keep his name, probably protect him. I used to work in a hospital too for many, many years, and so a lot of times when somebody was in the hospital and they were involved in a crime, they'll have the person like in the ICU, and they'll have like police officers armed with guns, usually 1 or 2, outside of that person's room, and usually too, like when I used to work at Broward Health. So at Broward Health, to even get into the ICU, once there was somebody that was like, somebody that their life might be in danger, they'd have security outside. They have a double door, and everybody has to get verified when you walk through, unless you work there. And then you have to do like a sign-in sheet. You have to give in your name and stuff, and you go through. And then usually there's an officer with a gun, some sort of security there with a gun. And so that guy, according to one of the reports that I saw, he was airlifted. So airlifted, the person's like in dire condition. He was airlifted and taken to the local trauma unit. And somebody asked earlier about Opa Locka, if it's by the coast. It's really not. Let me just kind of show you a little bit. But this is the area of Opa Locka. It's considered Miami-Dade. And yeah, no, it's not by the, and Hialeah. I don't like Hialeah either. I really don't like Miami at all in general, to be honest with you, but it's pretty close to Hialeah. And the pills that I found and the person's name, the address wasn't even the address of the place that I went to today. The address was somebody in Hialeah. So I thought that was kind of, I don't know. It wasn't Opa Locka. They were Hialeah. So just a couple little tidbits. And so, yeah, pretty crazy. And these guys too, like I was saying earlier, they both had a history of which it might be interesting to try to find the details of what happened. But for the new people that are joining, by the way, please like and share if you don't mind. I'd appreciate it because a lot of the videos are demonetized. YouTube is unsubscribing people. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing or liking, I'd really appreciate it. But they both had brushes with the law. As I stated earlier, I'll do it really brief. Olivia was arrested in 2007 after officers said he was one of the 3 men. And that's interesting, too, if you think about it. He was one of the 3 men found unloading cargo off of a stolen tractor that had been located with a GPS device. 2007. Now, Gonzalez Quesada, which is a 26-year-old, accused of having 2 loads of cargo, however you say that, frozen shrimp, and air conditioning units. Like, that makes any sense, right? Let's just have this stolen cargo of frozen shrimp and air conditioning units. So there was probably something shady going on. And we looked up the definition of pilfered cargo, meaning people that are using cargo in a deceptive manner to trick people. So, yeah. All right, back to the video.
It's a quiet neighborhood. Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. Shrimp and AC units.
Yeah, I know. Like, especially this corner back here, you don't really see so many people around here.
That's a great idea, but I haven't, no, because I did it this evening.
Very quiet. I saw some families, kind of, but
right.
Besides that, yeah, it's a very.
Oh, you guys didn't know? Shrimp and ACs.
Yeah, I know.
It's a new hustle.
All right. So the lady,
Rhonda Smudrick said, "Did the guy that survived give police info on being tortured for 3 hours? How else, or who else would know that?" So, police, from what we've been told officially, and before we end the stream too tonight, I'll look up if there's any updates. Police supposedly haven't really spoken to the guy, and so they're saying when he recovers, they're going to talk to him. I hope that they talk to this guy and he doesn't pass away, because if he passes away, that might be it for him and this whole case being solved. But supposedly they don't know anything. They're looking for tips and information. I did see somebody comment, though, which was a good question. Where's all the video footage? How about pings? Did the police do the pings to these cell phones to these guys? There's got to be something on these people's cell phone that they can trace. Maybe some history of texts and conversations. Those people in that neighborhood, did they have any Ring doorbell devices? I'm about to get myself a Ring too. Mel looks like a villain straight out of Narcos. The other day, if you guys haven't seen the video the other day when I went to Fort Lauderdale, there was a body found there. I went out there too, to the hood. There was a couple guys looking at me, but I was looking like the Walking Dead. I had a big ass machete and a bat. And I still need to upgrade, but I hope the guy survives, because I think that's going to be the biggest thing to maybe solve the case.
She just told me it's kind of creepy to be in there, and I was like, yeah.
And you got to think about it too. The young guy that was killed, the 26-year-old, had a 1-year-old daughter and a baby that was born 10 days ago. So another situation with a fatherless society.
Probably most normal people wouldn't do that. I'm looking at them and having a conversation with them, and they seem like normal people, but you also never know who the hell you're talking to. They could know people or whatever, you know.
So the lady too, you probably didn't hear, she straight out told me, she was like, "It's kind of creepy that you're inside there." I was like, yeah, it is.
I want to try to get out of here before it gets dark. It's just happening faster now. I just noticed this thing here too.
I do go back inside, by the way.
Get them. Hello?
At this point, I'm thinking I'm hearing voices. I swear I heard somebody. And so I'm like, hello? I don't know if I was just paranoid or what, but yeah. I'm a creeped out. I thought I heard somebody. Maybe I'm hearing voices. Billy, yeah, you're gonna have to. I gotta figure out how it is. Imagine being the neighbor living next door on Facebook. People can get notifications. Stacy said you gotta hit exclamation point and notify. I think if you're still watching, Stacy, comment. It's trash. Trap house. Definitely abandoned. Another car driving by with tints. Creepy. Definitely don't want to be here too long. Killers tend to visit the spots that they did the killing, right? Or drive by or whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to do my usual digging because I think if I dig, I'm going to make myself vulnerable. I'll start looking through stuff, and I'm going to be able to. I did use gloves temporarily for a little bit. This time when I went out there, I didn't really dig into stuff because I actually was really kind of paranoid. And I just feel like if I'm bending down, going through stuff, I'm vulnerable for something to happen behind me or somebody coming up behind me. And so I didn't bother. I really wanted to go through some of that stuff and look and see, but I didn't, you know. Just abandoned. And for them saying there's not much traffic, everybody here seems to have dark illegal tints. My interest about this house is, one, it's abandoned. I've never been to an abandoned house. Two, why this spot? Did they know this place was abandoned? Do they know the area? Are they residents? Are they watching me right now? Actually, I want to do one more quick sweep. Sorry. One more quick sweep. This is probably the creepiest shit I've ever done. I totally should be armed in here. I don't know. Those people that stopped, drove by, seemed a little sketch to me. I almost wonder if this was like some sort of cartel shit. What I wanted to do really quick. Thanks, Stacey. Exclamation point. Before I get out of here. I was trying to find the gloves, but I couldn't find them. This place is abandoned. Well, some of the stuff looks in decent condition. Well, not much. Trap house, man. Cans. The other thing I gotta be careful too is because, yes, this place is abandoned. It's a shoe. But anybody could use this place as a stash house. And so I could be stepping into somebody else's place where they hide stuff. You know? Look outside. Printer looks in good condition. I'm gonna keep this bottle with me so I can pull up the person's name later on. And it sounds like they have pills inside. I want to be quick as possible. Something's telling me to get the fuck out of here. Okay, let's go. Fuck this place. So I actually did get the pills out of here. I edited it out because the person's name showed, and I didn't want that name to show on video and stuff. But I did. There was 2 medication prescriptions. Cartel shit. what I wanted to do really quickly. Before I get out of here. This place is abandoned. But some of the stuff looks in decent condition. Well, not much. Cans.
Oh god.
Everything had to be careful.
Hold on a second. All right, let's do this.
Yes, this place is abandoned. It's a shoe. But anybody could use this place as a stash house. And so I could be stepping into somebody else's place where they hide stuff. You know? Look outside. Printer looks in good condition. I'm gonna keep this bottle with me so I can pull up the person's name later on. It sounds like they have pills inside.
Okay, there's somebody on YouTube right now spamming people for some scam stuff. Koala, Atolawana, Lulula, whatever the hell your name is. So you're just banned from the page right now. All right. Sorry about that. Gianna, Tasha, Stacy. This person joined. So it looks like some sort of scam. Don't click that. It happens a lot on Facebook. So this time I was ready. I got my screen up. And so you're banned. All right. Keep it moving. I don't know.
I want to be quick as possible.
Yeah. No, it's not where the crime happened, but they already had a crime scene and they cleared it out. Thank you, Carol. That's a good thing you mentioned, Carol. If it's a trap house, there will be used needles all around. If you get stuck, you're gonna have major problems. What if the cops come after you for having those pills? Oh, if they come after, I'll hand them the pills. I didn't do anything. I'm just being a journalist in the public interest, and so I have no problem. I'll hand it over or whatever.
Okay, let's go. Fuck this place.
But there was that you mentioned needles. One of the drawers that right here. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this real quick. Let's see. Can I get this? Can I get this? But this could have been just the person's diabetes medication stuff. Hold on 1 second. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get a witness? Yeah. Children's books. I don't know.
Okay, let's go. Fuck this place. Wait. Sounds like they have pills inside. I want to be quick as possible.
Okay, you see that? Syringes. Sorry, it took a second. Not easy to pause it and get the thing, but yeah, syringes. Now, this could just be somebody's diabetes medication because I think the other medication was a maintenance medication. I don't think I showed my car tag. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I get it's abandoned, but some of the stuff in there, I mean, I don't know. The printer, the nice looking printer, the iPhone cases, kind of strange. And I've never been in a trap house that I wouldn't mind going to visit. If somebody wants to invite me to a trap house one day, if they're cool with that, I want to go check it out. But oh yeah, that's rat droppings. That's true. Good point, Roberta. Rat droppings. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the name, and I don't have the medication on me. One was for anxiety, and another one was for some sort of maintenance. When I say maintenance, I mean like blood pressure, diabetes, something like that. You know.
Something's telling me to get the fuck out of here. Okay, let's go. Fuck this place. I think I've done enough here. Let's get out. Something's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
shit. Holy fuck.
Baby Trapper house. Oh, the cars. Yeah. There's a few of them. I have the information on the medication bottle. I did take a picture. I am later on. I'm going to look into the person just to see. Who knows? It might have been stolen. You know.
And rest in peace to these two guys. I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going on here. It's really unfortunate, scary. Has to be a reason for torturing these guys. I feel very unfocused. I feel like I'm constantly looking after my surroundings, and so I'm not really comfortable taking a deeper look. I mean, I looked, right? Fuck, I went inside the place.
True, and it wasn't empty. It was
nothing
full.
here to see, though.
I think it's the previous person that used to live there, but no idea what happened to them.
I wonder if there was any cameras they caught with the, if they were able to pull up the.
My heart was still pounding after I left on the drive. I was so paranoid on the drive.
Camera.
I kept looking at my rearview mirror, and I was like, "Is somebody following me?" The entire time I drove, I was looking at my rearview mirror, thinking like, "Oh shit." No, Kara, but that is a good suggestion to do. Yeah.
It's crazy, man. I wonder if the truck pulled up. Pulled up on the road. Dumped the body. So it is a quiet area. I think that's it because it's starting to get dark. Now I'm cold. Very creepy, mysterious. And that guy that's alive is definitely going to need protection. That's what the area looks like. It's a back corner, back road. With an arrow pointing to where these guys were. I wonder if those are the stains, blood stains, or not. But yeah, I think I've worn out my welcome here. Note to self for the future. Get some flashlights.
Yeah, I need some flashlights for sure.
Actual flashlight. And this week or next week, I'm going to make it a priority to do something that I've been needing to do for a while. I think that's officially the creepiest thing I've done so far for you on YouTube. The abandoned house. It's kind of crazy feeling to be so creeped out when you're in a public place, but this corner is just so quiet. Driving around for hours, torturing these guys. Here's the weird thing too, the lake or whatever that lady was talking about, it's right next to, it's like so close by. The thing what I'm wondering is like, why did they drop it off at that abandoned house? They could have just pulled up here. It's so easy to pull up on the road, dump bodies here. Maybe it was just completely random. You see this whole side area here. It's very easy. You could have just dumped somebody off here.
I'm just gonna take a little walk because it actually looks nice. The water over there. Can't do a 3-point turn to save my life. I was thinking of knocking on one of the neighbors' doors too, but I don't want to be intrusive. People don't want to be bothered with that shit. But I am curious how long that house has been abandoned. Just curious. There's maybe that whole house thing is just a coincidence, right? Yeah. It's kind of weird the markings in front of the place. I've never seen or been to the spot before. I mean, I don't really come to this area. That's a good point, Flossie. Probably so. Jesus. I hear stuff in the water. They wanted them to be found. It's all right. And that's it. That is it. I was thinking I could open up the lines if anybody wants to give their opinion on it. I'll open it up and people want to call and they can. If not, as far as theories or what they think could have happened, we open up the lines real quick. If not, we keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Thank you for calling Call-In Studios host and call screener.
Oh, PIN.
Enter your 6-digit PIN number.
All right.
Welcome, host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Call-In Studio web interface.
All right, if anybody wants to call in with some opinions or suggestions, you can. One of the recent stories I was going to cover, I just haven't had a chance, was Alexis Sharkey in Texas. They call her influencer. She was found out of the road. And then there's another influencer in Texas too, I think. So Alexis is white. This other one is black. Her name is, what's her name? Sheree. Just kind of weird. We have a caller already. Let's take in the call. Oh. Let's see. 901, how you doing? Where are you calling from? Who is this?
Hey, this is Barbara.
Barbara, what's up?
From Memphis. Hey, what's up?
You're in Memphis? I thought you were in Texas.
No, I'm in Memphis.
Oh, okay. I'm echoing a little bit in the background too.
Okay, let me go out. Let me go out.
That's good. Take your time. Let me fix this up too.
Because we're streaming you live.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I really don't have any opinion. I just want to tell you crazy as fuck.
Well, thank you. My exes probably like to hear that.
It's crazy, but I like it. We're gonna keep watching you, and we're gonna keep sharing you.
Thank you.
Because I only share the best. People with integrity, dignity, respect, morals, and all of that. And I want to tell you how great a father you are, and we need you to stay safe for your daughter.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And get you a concealed and carry permit.
You're right about that. I have friends that have that. I don't have a conceal. I need to work on that. So, but yeah, you're right.
Yes. All right. We'll be looking forward to seeing that on hip, on your
right
side. We love you.
All right.
We love
Thank you. All right. Appreciate that.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, I gotta get on Tommy's level. I know Tommy packing. I have a bunch of friends in Florida. I have a friend that has a whole cabinet full of stuff. And I'm going to do that this week. This week I got to do it. Take care of the whole conceal and all that. I do have 2 other stories too that we can talk about while we wait for calls. Another person did call in, so I'm going to take that person in. But there's 2 other stories that are kind of crazy, insane, and we can briefly talk about those stories too. So let me take in 239. How you doing? Who is this? Where you calling from? What's your name?
Hi, it's Cindy Elser calling from Cape Coral, Florida here.
Cape Coral, cool. And who is this? What's your name?
Cindy Elser.
Oh, okay. Hi, welcome.
Hi. Well, first, the ladies
You sent the
before
donation,
you are
I think?
crazy. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I
Yes,
appreciate
did.
that.
I
really
watch it
appreciate
all the
that. Thank
time.
you.
I watch all the time. So you're welcome. But this was on our news. The first thing I thought was like, wow, that's crazy. One person survived, which probably they didn't think he was going to survive. But is it drug related? You know, cartel?
Right.
Somebody did mention they're sending a message. Could be. I mean, it's not random. They had to know that house. Look at the street you're on. It looks totally.
It's kind of remote.
How would
like
they
it's
just
kind
pick
of
that house?
Yeah, it's in the corner. Even to get to the house was a little tricky because there's like I don't know what road that is, but like there's kind of one way in and there's like a dead end once you turn the corner. It's not that it seems to me like those people had to have known that area, and to pick the one abandoned house there too is like just kind of strange, you know?
Oh yeah, I mean, going through that house was like everything looked like it's just like where's the squatters? Squatters they're everywhere.
Right.
You know, I mean, that's another thing. It looked some things in there look too new and not abandoned that old. If people are living there, you know, homeless people or the drug people. But when you open that refrigerator, I almost screamed when there's going to be a head in there.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I had to open up the fridge.
Oh my God, a head. That's all I kept thinking.
Yeah,
He's
I'm a little bit
opening
of
the
a
freezer
crime
now, the
junkie
head's
too.
coming out.
So I just like, I
I
saw
know,
that and
me
I was like,
too.
I gotta open the fridge, man. And it was empty.
I was like, oh God, there's the head staring at you.
I honestly, if I had more time and I was more comfortable, and maybe if I had somebody watching my back, I think that's the biggest problem is I don't have somebody watching my back. And so I would have
You
looked a little bit
definitely
more.
need
I would have
somebody.
looked under the couch. Some of the walls look a little bit funny to me too. I would have checked the walls, but you know, I don't know. It's just
But with those pills, I mean, pills coming. I used to work in a hospital too, and the pills, you can identify pills with
the markers.
Drugs.com nowadays. Yeah, the markers. I mean, they can see if that was, somebody else's stash or something like that.
The weird thing about the pills too, they weren't
to...
open. They were complete. All the all the pills were in there. One was completely sealed, the maintenance medication and the anti-anxiety one. It was all there. So
somebody didn't find that.
It's kind of strange.
Do you think the police even went into that house?
I don't think they did. I don't think they did. They definitely looked like they were on the outside, but I don't think they went inside.
Odd.
Yeah,
it would be odd. But anyways, I mean, maybe they know something that like everything seems a little quiet. You know, it's hush hush.
Right.
So maybe they do know something more about this, and they're telling the news, obviously. But well, I did want to call, and I thank you for everything you do.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I always get my notifications through Facebook because YouTube I have on silent. But
did you have to turn on something on Facebook? Is there like an option somewhere? I have no idea how that Facebook.
Yeah,
stuff
you
works.
turn on Facebook notifications.
Okay.
It's up on your. It'll say, "Do you want to be notified?" And you click yes.
Okay. All right.
It pops up. When you're playing, or it doesn't pop up anymore. But now, new people or anybody that doesn't have notifications on, it'll slide up. A slider comes up and says, "Do you want to be notified?"
Okay.
So, yep.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Calling. Yeah.
Keep talking. I'll keep watching.
All right. Thank you.
All righty. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay. Nice. Appreciate that. 786. This might be local. 786. How you doing? Where you calling from? What's your name?
Hey man, how you doing?
Good. Who's this?
Shirley. Hi, Dr. Jason. Hi, everybody.
Where is Dr. Jason tonight too? He's quiet. Jason been asking me to stream.
He's in the live.
He's in the live? Oh, okay.
He's in the live. You two unsubscribed me. I don't know what happened.
A lot of people are telling me that.
So that's why I don't make no comment.
Okay.
So be careful, man, okay? I live not too far from this place. As much as I live in Miami, I don't like Opa Locka.
Yeah, I know Opa Locka is not too great. I've been to some bad areas in Miami. I've been to Overtown. There's some really, really bad areas that is no
as much
joke.
I live, it's like 15 minutes from my house, but be careful. I don't like to go that place. Trust me.
Right.
And not too long ago, they just killed like 2 people. They were shot. by a pawn shop, I think by the 27th Avenue.
Really?
So, yeah, it wasn't Local 10. Local 10 was blocking us, and Channel 7 was talking about that.
Okay.
2 guys shot not too long ago, a week before those people was dropping off. On 27th, there's a pawn shop, a mechanic,
I think I did hear about
like
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to be careful. Opa Locka is a place pretty much every day you hear something happen at Opa Locka.
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
for your sake of your beautiful daughter. I don't
Thank
care about you, but for your daughter, please.
I appreciate that. She's like, I don't care about you. I just care about your daughter. All right. Thank you. I appreciate
I'm
that.
just be honest with you. Yeah,
All right,
your
thank
daughter
you.
needs you, but
True.
for
I
the
know.
sake of your daughter.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Be safe. Wash your hands. Love you. Good night.
Thank you.
everybody.
Love you. Thank you for the call. Bye. Okay. I appreciate that. That was nice. Yeah, my email is iCkEdMeL@iCkEdMeL.com. That's my dedicated private server, not the Gmail stuff. You can email me at iCkEdMeL@gmail.com, but if you want a quicker and I don't miss your email, iCkEdMeL@iCkEdMeL.com. And I'm looking at some of these vests. I mean, the vest thing, I mean, if you guys know, just send me a link and I'll buy it. Whatever, $20, whatever. No problem. The only, I don't know about press, but maybe a hazard thing or something, maybe something like that. I think there's advantages and disadvantages. One of my main concerns today was is that to make sure that it was actually an abandoned house and that I wasn't coming up on somebody's private property. Oh, there's another caller. Because if I come up on somebody's private property, they can use stand your ground on me. Like, oh, this person, I thought he was a threat to me. I thought he was going to do something. And so that's why I was trying to announce myself. That's why I went to the front of the house first. And then I went around the back and I was walking back and forth and stuff like that. 817. How you doing? Where calling from?
Hi, Mel. This is Sherelle, Curls and Wisdom. I'm calling
Curls
from
and
Dallas.
Wisdom.
How
Thank
are
you for calling. Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So I have a few notes here, things I wanted to make sure I told you.
For sure. Please.
Number one, gloves, sir, at all times.
I have gloves.
You don't want to get the EBGBs, and you don't want to leave your fingerprint.
So here's my thing with gloves. I did buy gloves. I didn't wear it when I went out recently. I didn't wear it. I should have worn it. Today I wore it a little bit. My Leah sent me $20 on Cash App a while back, and I went and bought gloves. They're like Kevlar and stuff like that. So it's nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard because I can't. It's hard to use the camera. It's hard to use my phone because it's Kevlar and it's strong. So today I used it a little bit. I put on one glove, and that was it. But you guys are right. I hear you guys in the comment section. You guys are getting on me. Put on gloves. I got you.
Just latex. Just buy you like a package of latex gloves. You get them from
The problem is that if there's needles, if there's syringes, if there's not whatever. The other time I cut myself with the Lila Cavett stuff, I actually cut myself. There was glass in the ground, and so I need to wear something heavy. That's not if there's a needle, if there's glass, it's not going to penetrate the gloves. Yeah,
can't be punctured and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And then also masks because there's a lot of black mold in those places.
Oh, okay. I didn't think about that. Okay.
Yeah, black mold, and then also. One of those drawers that you look in, I could have sworn I saw one of those plastic bands like people use to tie up their arms to shoot up heroin or whatever. It was like in the second drawer, I think, that you opened. But I'm thinking it was a dope house, but a organized dope house. Like they didn't leave stuff around because clearly there were kids there. They had like books and stuff there for children. So, but anyway, and then the last thing is take pictures of the pill bottles. Don't remove anything.
Okay.
Okay. I just don't want you to get caught up in no bull crap.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then the last thing I wanted to find out if you had a chance to check from the Clubhouse app. You should be on there promoting your show.
Wait, where?
The Clubhouse app. Remember?
Okay. Yes. Clubhouse.
The other day, if you have an iPhone,
Clubhouse.
You need to get on the Clubhouse app so you can promote your show. There's a lot of YouTubers on there.
Okay. And it's a social media app. People post on there.
It's a social media app. It's strictly like chat room setup. There's a lot of celebrities. It was originally set up for venture capitalists, but they've opened it up to creatives. They've opened it up to entertainers. There's a lot of YouTubers on there, but you can build your channel if you can get on that app. So if you have an iPhone, let me know. I think I sent you an invite.
I don't have an
Instagram,
iPhone,
but I can. Oh, you got to get an iPhone, bro.
No, really. I've always been an Android person. I don't know, man. I've always been Android.
Get on that app. You got to be on
Really?
iPhone.
Oh, it's only iPhone. Oh, okay.
iPhone.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm telling you, it's freaking life changing. Your channel will blow the hell up if you can get on there.
Really? Okay.
I promise you. Yeah, just look it up. This Clubhouse app, you'll see it's affiliated with like Oprah, MC Hammer, but it's a whole different social media experience. It's like those old school chat rooms in the 90s.
Okay.
And like you can actually be on there and have, different conversations, strategy meetings. People talk about their shows, they promote their shows and different concepts and stuff. But yep.
Okay.
Build up your followership in no time.
All right. Well, thank you.
I definitely been following you now for probably a few months now, but just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And I do share information all the time.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate the call too.
All right. Have a great evening.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. That was nice. Had a couple of callers. Appreciate that. And just again, really thank you to the people that have been here. First of all, welcome to all the new people. LA Rams. I'm a new guy here. Thank you to all the new people. But seriously, the people that have been supporting me through the ups and downs, it's a learning experience for me. I really, really appreciate it. We just hit 35K recently. There was a company that reached out to me too. I can't talk about it, but some company reached out. There's people watching what's going on here on the channel too. I can tell you that. And even a lot of times the families of people reach out. There's a private investigator that reached out to me with regards to the Sophie Reader thing. I really need to get on that too. I can't let that slide. I mean, it's just, you would be surprised sometimes the people that reached out to me, and so I really, really, truly appreciate you guys supporting me. And I had somebody recently tell me too, like, something about she didn't have enough money or for something. The best thing you can do that's free, you don't have to pay nothing. Just subscribe, follow me, leave a comment when you can. That's the biggest thing you can do. And I really, really appreciate that. Don't worry about all the other stuff. Two quick off-topic stories, and then we'll call it a night. I need to get it concealed. I am definitely going to work on that. Trust me, like the things I've been seeing out there. But here's one really quick. This is from, I guess this is a Missouri story. 4 people charged with an endangerment of a 4-year-old Missouri boy. Supposedly this kid was caged. 4 people have been charged after a young boy was found unresponsive. And you know what? These stories are happening all the freaking time. Layla Cavett, there's no updates. Official updates. I did reach out to somebody that's official, and they told me something, but they said I can't mention it publicly. So there's nothing official. I mean, I even spoke to somebody reached out to me that could see Shannon while he's locked up, and somebody spread I don't want to get too off track, but there was a rumor going around with Shannon that he was involved with this other guy and they had in a cell. And so I confirmed it with this guy, legitimately this person that actually works there. And he told me that's not true. So I never reported on that. And so that's what I'm saying. A lot of people, you'd be surprised people that reach out sometimes with these stories. But with this one, so the young boy was found unresponsive in a critical condition due to various injuries and extreme malnutrition. Court documents, these 4 have been charged with 2 counts of first-degree endangering the welfare. And I don't want to say it, all these keywords, I don't want to say it, but Dessa, 26-year-old, William, 26-year-old, Catherine, 53-year-old, Richard, 52 years old. According to a press release, Stone County Dispatch received a call November 6th about a 4-year-old
boy found unresponsive. Medical crews went to a home in Billings to pick up the boy and take him to Cox South in Springfield, wherever that is. The boy was airlifted to Kansas City in critical condition. Sheriff Rader tells Ozarks first the boy was in stable condition in Kansas City as of Friday morning. The sheriff said that the boy suffered from various injuries consistent with physical. The primary concern was malnutrition. On November 25th, on November 25th, they went to the home and found a wooden crate made of pallets. Sheriff Rader said detectives believe the crate was used to cage the boy for extended periods of time. It almost makes me think of there's so many stories. Malia Bass, Taylor Rose Williams. Like, who are these people that encage kids? Like, what kind of person? And calling them a person is giving them the benefit. What kind of person does that? Probable case statements say the boy's mother, Dessa, and her boyfriend, it's always a boyfriend, William, in an interview with Stone County Detective Barton, said the boy had been self-harming and clawing at his arms and nose and banging his head into things, causing injuries. That's what they said. So they took the son to get medical attention. She said no. Court documents say another detective went to Cox South in Springfield to talk with the medical staff about the injuries. A forensic nurse told detectives that the injuries of the boy were consistent with that. I mean, you can find these stories everywhere. That's the word, Tori, that I wanted to say. I try not to say that word anymore because I found out that YouTube doesn't like when you call people that. I used to call people that all the time, and I still do, like in my head. Here's another quick one, too. Another quick. People are losing their minds. This whole COVID thing, lockdown. People were already crazy, but now they're forced to be with their kids, be with their significant others. Maybe they can't cheat as much. And father arrested for allegedly decapitating daughter and son over COVID-19 stressed out. Decapitating. Personal trainer in Southern California was arrested after two of his children were found decapitated in a home on Friday, according to Los Angeles Times. The bodies of a 12-year-old and 13-year-old were discovered in separate bedrooms in Lancaster, California. You can find stories like this everywhere. Read the full story. I thought I had the full story. What I'm seeing is more and more people feeling desperate. I can only have one result. 2 other children were removed from the house. There was 2 other kids without any apparent injuries. The grisly scene was uncovered after the LA County Fire Department responded to a call about a possible gas leak. Details of the killing slowly trickled out through official sources. I don't know. I mean, we could just keep going on and on and on. It's the same story with all these people. All these nuts. 90-day process, Mel. Yeah, I'm definitely this week. By next week, I'm going to do it. I'm going to look into that. Sophie Reader. Yeah. That story is. Oh my God. I had an insane conversation with a private investigator about Sophie Reader. I recorded it, but he didn't want me to post it like that, so I haven't posted it. But there's details about that story that I never heard of until speaking with this guy, and it's crazy. It's crazy. She was out there. I mean, if you saw the videos I did, she was talking to people online, going on these sugar daddy websites, going out on her own late at night. And I mean, that's just pretty crazy stuff that I heard. The COVID thing is just kind of crazy. and they're bringing in more lockdowns. The frustration with that thing that's going on is that they're not providing any relief, and you're cutting out all these businesses, all these restaurant owners, and so people are suffering. Small businesses are suffering, and these politicians, people in Congress, they're playing poppycock. I mean, it's really, and they're getting paid, while a lot of these people aren't getting paid. Owner of a house shows a porter. Well, I think that's it for tonight, man. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate that. Appreciate you guys coming for the live stream. I might post this whole thing directly with no commentary in the middle for whoever wants to watch it just directly. Pretty crazy story. I'll be following. And I think that's it. Let me see if there's anything else real quick, but I think that's it. I think we did good tonight. Cool. Yeah, I think that's it. Good night, Tori. Thank you. Thank you. How many of you guys in the chat are going to go get that vaccine? You guys lining up to get the vaccine? Vaccine's coming. I hear it's only going to be for 18 plus, though. Vaccine's coming. Close out all these windows. Yeah, I've been trying to avoid the... I really haven't been sick since the beginning of the year, somehow. Line up, man. The vaccine's coming. You guys got to line up. Okay, it's free. They might even give you a coupon, a $5 coupon at CVS. Get the vaccine, man. Done. Obama came out last week saying he will only take the COVID medicine if it's suppository form. Oh my God. What do you think about the freedom pass for the vaccine? What's the freedom pass? The vaccine thing, they're going to find a way to enforce it without directly enforcing it. They're probably, places of business. If you want to get a job, they'll probably say you have to have a certificate. You have to have the vaccine. If you want to travel, you probably have to have the vaccine. Maybe to get your food stamps and unemployment, they'll have to have the vaccine. I'm sure they'll find a way to force people. Bria, yeah, if you have screenshots, send it to me via email. With regards to Sophie Reader, yeah, send me the screenshots. Damn. Turmeric. Turmeric is amazing. I don't take that often, but turmeric is really good. It's a good supplement. I was trying to see if there's anything. What is going on around the world right now? Vaccines, Trump. Oh my God, what a crazy story. I'll leave that alone. I won't even touch on that. Oh! Did you guys hear about this? Turmeric and ginger. Ginger's really good. You got to get the real stuff. You got to get the root. You got to get the actual ginger root. Cut it up. No, I haven't looked into that case, Stacy. Yeah. Oh my God. There was a story I meant to cover too recently. Really quick, patients hospitalized with mysterious illness in India have excessive nickel and lead in blood. COVID 2.0. Y'all ready? Excessive amounts of lead and nickel in their blood samples taken from patients. More than 500 people have been hospitalized with an unidentified illness in southeastern India. Patients reported a range of symptoms, including seizures, loss of consciousness, and nausea over the weekend. COVID 2.0 is coming. Hope y'all ready. There was do I still have it here? That's something. I don't know. Thank you, Shanti. I eat turmeric root. Damn, you eat it straight up like that? Just straight out? Just damn. No. Yeah, I think COVID is light work. COVID is nothing. I think that I don't know if we'll see it in our lifetime. I think that there's going to be a lot more serious viruses. This is, I mean, I'm not, no disrespect to the people that have passed away and the people that have suffered, but people are losing their mind. They can't even handle this. This is light work, what's going on now. I think that in the future, we're going to deal with worse situations, and people are losing their minds now. Look how these people dealt with the toilet paper and all that stuff too. This is nothing. There will probably be worse viruses in the future. Oh, the Pfizer trials, yeah. Pfizer. It's coming. Get your vaccine. We'll give you $5 off. People are going crazy everywhere. I don't know if you guys have seen. People are going nuts everywhere. People are not happy. They're angry. They don't want to have to put on a mask. No! Oh shit, what was that? Oh.
What's wrong with you people? Seriously. Why would you inconvenience others? Look behind you. You gotta go to work. Get the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the way. Go!
People blocking the roads, protesting.
Get out of here. You get the They gotta go to work. Somebody pick up the floor.
People losing their minds, man.
You do not want to do it? Ma'am, if you do not wear a mask, you can just leave. I don't want to hear this. I don't need to hear this. I'm asking you, please, to leave. I am refusing you because you will not wear a mask. And you need to wear a mask to come in here. Lady, I have asthma. It's really bad. My inhaler's in my backpack. Do you want me to show it to you? Lady, I'm telling you, please, just leave. I'm on my lunch. You can leave. You can leave. I don't need to. You can leave before I have to call the cops. I am the manager. That's why I'm asking you,
Tifa.
please
Oh my
leave.
God. People are nuts.
I do not have to answer that. I don't have to answer any questions. But you can leave. You can find that online yourself. And they're going to tell you, you need to wear a mask when you come in here. Both of you. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is make food for people that are doing what we ask them to do.
As a manager,
Nope.
I'm asking for corporate.
As a manager, I'm asking you to please leave my restaurant.
So you're refusing me service?
I've already told you that you cannot. I cannot serve you without having a
I
mask.
just want to get it as many times as possible.
Okay, bye.
It's great.
Yeah.
You're breaking the law.
Thank you, Karen. Bye. I'm not doing nothing. I'm doing my job. Bye. Have a nice day.
No, I'm going to report you. I'm going to report you.
We're not here to debate. I'm not here to debate. I'm here to lawfully serve this business notice that it's unlawful for you to require masks for patients.
Okay, serve it, because we're going to go get served. Can we get order?
No, you're wrong about the government.
If you want to talk to them about the content, don't walk away. You say something. Right.
You are required to give that to your manager or the owner.
Okay, the owners know each other.
Okay.
The owners possibly over there.
It's not against you. There's nothing personal against you.
No, I get that. I'm here. I'm done.
Yeah, everybody's upset, going crazy. I have asthma. I don't leave my house. Yeah, Cali's on lockdown. Well, I saw a couple of videos of these people, I don't know, the mayors or whatever, going against their own restrictions. I guess it's only for the regular people. No, I didn't see that. December 11th. Good luck with Christmas this year. They might cancel Christmas. There's 2 vaccines you got to take too. I don't know if you guys knew. It's not just one. It's like 2 vials. I think you have to get one and then I think maybe come back. It's 2 vials you got to take. Damn. Really? Jesus. Well, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys again for joining. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button if you don't mind on your way out. Turn on the bell with notifications. And thank you for the super chats and donations tonight. Appreciate it. And stay safe, man. People are getting crazy. I've seen so many things. People on the road rage. Cut off somebody. They want to pull out a gun and shoot you and kill you. So... have a good night. Take care. Peace.